What is good, everybody? It is Spill here, and welcome back to another NBA 2K Lab video. In this one, we're going to be taking a look at the clutch shooter badge in depth to show you how exactly the badge triggers, how big the boost is at each badge level, and if it's worth using in NBA 2K23. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for the best and most accurate badge videos for 2K23. And without further ado, let's get right into it. The long definition of the clutch shooter badge says that shot attempts that occur during the final moments of the fourth quarter or in any overtime period receive a large boost. We're going to first talk about how and when this badge activates because there's a few rules you need to know. In order for the clutch shooter badge to activate in the park, one team needs to have at least 15 points and the deficit must be within 8 points. So this means that the earliest the clutch shooter badge can activate in the park would be at a score of 15-7. Now either team can benefit from this badge whether you're on the winning or losing end, and the boost only applies to 3-point and mid-range jump shots. In the rec, this badge also works on free throws, and I believe it's the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter and overtime period. So in any case though, this badge would get a lot more use in the park than in the rec. But before we give a recommendation for this badge, let's talk about the boost. Clutch shooter has been one of my favorite bronze badges in years past, due in large part to its insane boost at just the bronze level. The last time we tested this badge was actually in 2K21, and as you can see, a 6% boost at just the bronze level is about the same as turning your meter off in 2K23. So back then it was well worth the boost and gave a great return on investment. But how does the badge fare in 2K23? We tested the clutch shooter badge in blacktop and used a player with an 83 3-point rating. For this test, we took 100 shot attempts for every 10 milliseconds throughout the green window for each badge and without the badge for a total sample of 2,500 shots that triggered the clutch shooter badge. As you can see from the graph, the boost isn't nearly as significant as it used to be. If we look at the earlier edges of the green window, there's barely a 5% boost from no badge to Hall of Fame, which is a small boost for the amount of badge points spent. Now the boost on bronze is about 2%, which is a big drop from the last time we tested it. Like I mentioned, that was about 6%. And there's no boost to the center of the green window, and the largest part of the boost comes at the later edge, which is not even a 10% boost from no badge to Hall of Fame. Now our recommendation would be to skip this badge because the boost is negligible and it won't activate in enough situations to justify the investment. However, since it is a tier 1 badge across all heights, it might make sense to use it with your leftover badge points, but make sure to prioritize your best badges first. Now that is all we have for the clutch shooter video. If you found it helpful, don't forget to drop a like. It's been Spill, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Later.